Welcome back to HNM Story Time. I'm Miss Samantha, and we've been going through the Old Testament, learning about Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. But last week was a very important week. What was it? It was Thanksgiving. So how was all of your turkeys, your hams, your potatoes, your pies? Are you still stuffed in your tummies? It was so good. I'm so glad we got to spend time with our friends and families and tell them what we're thankful for. And we get to tell Jesus that we're thankful for all that he's done in our lives. All right, we are back in the book of Genesis. Everyone say Genesis. So before Thanksgiving, we learned about Jacob and Esau having kind of a rough time together. Jacob was really mean, and he ended up leaving because Esau was so mad at him, which I would have been mad too. He's kind of mean. He tricked him. Not very nice. So Jacob left home, was traveling, following who knows what to a place that God wanted him to be to protect him from Esau because he's very mad. So this story is called Jacob Has a Dream. We're going to see what this dream is. It's found in the book of Genesis in the chapters 27 and 28. All right, let's get started. Jacob tricked his father and his brother Esau. Esau was so angry, he wanted to hurt Jacob. Jacob was afraid. Jacob's mother told Jacob to run away to his uncle's house where he would be safe. So Jacob walked all day. When it was night, he stopped to sleep. He lay down on the ground and he put a stone under his head for a pillow. While Jacob slept, he had a dream. He saw a stairway reaching up to heaven. He saw angels on the stairway going up and going down and going up and going down. At the very top of the stairway, when it was going into heaven, Jacob saw God. God told Jacob that he would make Jacob's family into a great nation. This is the same promise he told Abraham and Isaac, and now he's telling Jacob. God promised to be with Jacob and to take care of him. Jacob woke up and promised to obey God. He took that stone that he was sleeping on and he poured oil on it and started worshiping God. That stone always reminded him, this is the place to worship God. This is the house of God. Hi, Mr. Eli. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was good.
What'd you have to eat?
What did I have to eat? I had some turkey, I had some ham, potato, I had some pie.
Do you like cranberry sauce? I forgot.
No, I don't think it's my favorite. I may or may not have had coffee ice cream.
Was it yummy?
That's the best kind. That's the only kind of.
It is really good. Well, what did you think about being back in the first book of the Bible of Genesis and learning about our guy Jacob? I don't know if he's our friend. I'm still kind of upset with him about what he did to Esau. But how did you feel about our story today?
He does interesting things, but seeing a ladder of angels going up and down, up and down, up and down, and then God talking, that's just crazy. I've never had a dream like that. Have you ever had a random interesting dream like that before? And you wake up and say, Mommy, Daddy, what was that?
I don't know. This is pretty crazy though. Well, like I said, I think it was 2 weeks ago, even though Jacob made a big mistake, he was rude, he lied to his brother and father, he betrayed his brother. Very, very rude. But even though he did those mistakes, those mess ups, God still loves him, and he showed him that in this story, in this dream. God was on the top of the ladder talking from heaven saying, Jacob, I am with you. Remember that promise? So we have a verse to help us remember that whenever we hear this verse or say this verse, because we're going to memorize it and hold it in our hearts forever, we can remember what this story shows us. That Jacob, someone that messed up a lot, hurt his family, but he could talk to God. He was still loved by God, and God was still going to keep his promises to him, even though it wasn't perfect. So this is our last verse of the month. Jacob has a dream. It's found in Genesis chapter 28, verse 12. And he dreamed there was a ladder reaching heaven, and angels were going up and down it. All right, let's say that together. Ready? Ready. Genesis 28, verse 12.
Genesis 28, verse 12.
And he dreamed there was a ladder,
And he dreamed there was a ladder,
reaching heaven,
reaching heaven,
and angels were going up and down it.
and angels were going up and down it.
All right, let's do it again. Genesis 28, verse 12.
Genesis 28, verse 12.
And he dreamed
And he dreamed
there was a ladder reaching heaven,
there was a ladder reaching heaven,
and angels were going up and down it.
and angels were going up and down it.
All right, one more time. Let's hear your loud voices. Genesis 28, verse 12.
Genesis 28, verse 12.
And he dreamed there was a ladder reaching heaven,
And he dreamed there was a ladder reaching heaven,
and angels were going up and down it.
and angels were going up and down it.
All right, so we can remember this is what Jacob saw in his dream. This is what God showed him. But we are so excited to see where Jacob goes and his whole family goes in the next stories.
Next month, we have 4 special stories, so stay tuned. Come back next week and find out what the first one is.
We're starting Christmas. Who's excited? I'm excited. All right, we'll see you next month in December. Have a great week.